Okay, good morning, Janie.
Morning.
We were just saying hello. How's it going? How have you been these past couple weeks? Your food log looks amazing.
I'm doing good, but
I
I've got to get out of that now.
I know.
Well, I went Monday, so he doesn't want me having any flour,
Right.
wheat or white, and no grains at
Yeah.
all.
No grains at all.
No, no
Yeah.
dairy
Okay.
products, but there is a coconut yogurt, he said, at
Yeah.
Sprouts that I could eat.
Yeah. Make
But
sure it doesn't have sugar in it.
yeah, but I don't need it that bad because I don't
Yeah.
like coconut flavor.
Yeah.
So, but he said you can eat beef and stuff, just get grass fed. And a lot of colorful vegetables.
So when
And
you
no rice either.
no grains at all.
Yeah.
That's so yeah. Now you're kind of pretty much those are some of the questions that we had that you were asking the naturopath that
Yeah.
when do you start now?
Well, I'm just about ready to because I'm almost out of everything.
So they
So I'll
said
go
go ahead and
shopping.
eat what you have, and then when you're done, like what
Yeah.
we talked about.
Yeah. So I guess I'll just get vegetable. I said, well, what am I going to eat for breakfast?
Yeah.
He goes, well, I had fajitas this morning. And I'm all, you did?
With what did
Just
he?
vegetables and chicken.
Right.
Yeah, but I said, well, I always did like a hearty breakfast, so I guess I'll just have to, because no more toast or oatmeal.
And there's no eggs, right?
Oh, I can have eggs though,
Oh,
especially
that's a
my
good one.
fresh.
So you can have eggs. I got to really get
Yes.
my arms around your diet that they're giving you to make sure that because we can do a lot of ideas with all of it. There's a lot you can do.
Yeah, that's what I was wondering. He said you could use that cauliflower rice,
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah, it's
And
good.
lots of oils, avocado.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of hearty vegetables that can be really satisfying.
Yeah. And so I don't think, I'm really gonna miss my trail mix and stuff, but
Now, wait, why can't you have trail mix with nuts
well,
and seeds and dried fruit?
oh, that could be. Oh, okay. He didn't
I,
really say, but okay.
yeah,
Because I
I mean,
love that.
we're gonna find a lot of good ideas that will satisfy you because
Okay.
I have been working with vegan food for so many years, for 15 years. I have a lot of ideas on how you can be satisfied during this.
Good.
So I really want to study because I have your stuff here that you
My
can.
my main thing I'm making is a stir fry because I don't know. I can't come up with much else right now.
Well, you're gonna have several things that are go-to things that you'll be satisfied with, like in the morning. So I just want to make sure that all the things that I recommend, I'm going to study this list in detail to make sure that I speak
And
to.
he said I can do phase 1, phase 2, whichever one I'm comfortable with.
Okay, because that was one of the questions. Did
Yeah.
they give you a substitute for salmon?
He doesn't like salmon either. He
Oh,
says fish he hates. So chicken, you can get grass-fed beef. They even have organic at Trader Joe's, a type of a sausage that he gets sometimes.
so he said just all the other stuff: chicken, beef, turkey, as long as it's
Mhm.
grass-fed and organic.
Yeah,
And then you can have
yeah,
eggs.
yeah. I can have eggs.
So, like just as an example, you get up in the morning, put some good oil. So olive oil with high heat can get change a little
It
bit.
gets funny taste.
So you use a lot of coconut oil when you're cooking, because it can
Oh, okay.
take super high heat. But if you don't like coconut, we can find another oil that works.
I've
So,
never tried it,
yeah,
so I'm gonna put it on my list.
I never taste coconut when I eat coconut oil.
No, you
So
can't taste
put your
it.
no, I don't. But you know what? My mom, she tastes when even a little bit of turmeric in anything, and I can't taste because I eat so much turmeric. So it depends. You have to try it. Get a
Oh,
small thing of it. See how you like it.
I've had it.
Okay. So I put
I buy
coconut
fish
oil.
at my produce place,
Okay.
and I was putting it in my smoothies or my juicers.
Yeah.
But
Yeah. You can't go wrong. You can't eat too much coconut oil. It's so good for you.
Okay, I'm gonna write coconut oil.
So imagine you have a big skillet and you put coconut oil and diced onions and garlic and mushrooms and you saute all that. Then you put up several eggs. Whip your eggs and put eggs in there with diced tomatoes and spinach. I don't know if you like all that stuff, but
I don't like spinach, but I like everything else.
then you make a big scramble with all this delicious stuff in it. It's very
Oh,
hearty. And
can
then
you put potato in it?
are you? I would, but are potatoes okay?
Well, he didn't say nothing about potatoes.
Yeah, I would do. Then
He
I
said
would
just
see.
get colorful vegetables. Colorful stuff.
All. Do you like sweet potatoes and yams and all that
Love
stuff?
them.
What about eggplant?
I love sweet potatoes. Eggplant's okay, but
What about mushrooms?
I love mushrooms.
Mushrooms are meaty. All those
Yeah, they
potatoes and all
are.
that will create substance and satisfaction for you. So imagine having like sauteed potatoes with a big pile of scrambled eggs with tomato and mushroom and onion and garlic, and then a sliced banana on the side. That's like go to
Yeah,
town, right? You can be
that's
satisfied.
going too.
You can be
Yeah,
satisfied, trust me, and you can eat, and it's just going to be the best food that's going to nourish you. So lots of
and it's
scrambled.
gonna be that's a good breakfast, like a big scramble,
Mhm.
right?
And then another good breakfast kind of thing is like a bunch of different sliced, like seasonal fruits with nuts and
Mhm.
seeds and, dried fruits speckled throughout. So you have like this big fruit salad, but it's got nuts and seeds and everything all in it with honey drizzled all over the top. That's a good, well, you got to think of
Yeah,
what satisfies. But if you
yeah. He said that
have quinoa,
the
is quinoa
oh yeah, that I have some. I haven't tried cooking it yet.
okay? You're going to be so satisfied.
Oh, will
Because
I like it?
yeah, you steam your quinoa, and then so imagine it's like oatmeal, but it's not exactly like oatmeal. But it's just imagine you're using it as oatmeal. Okay,
Uh-huh.
you have a big old thing of quinoa steamed with honey, coconut oil, raisins, fruit, nuts, and seeds, and it's this big meal.
Oh,
And
like a cream
that's
of wheat,
it's
kind of
not. It has more the texture of. Do you know what
oatmeal.
couscous is?
Yeah, yeah.
But it has the texture of couscous, but it's smaller, kind of.
Oh, okay. But it's really not a big flavor until you add
It
to
is
it.
an earthy flavor, but yeah, you can you can use the quinoa for your sweet dishes, like with honey and fruit and nuts and seeds. You can use quinoa for your savory dishes, like with your with all your sautéed vegetables and grilled eggplant and mushroom and all that stuff. And
Oh,
you can and everything to always has oil on it to me and avocado. So you get all this good fat and whole grain and tons of colorful fruits and vegetables. You'll be satisfied. We'll make it. Imagine
okay.
like baked potatoes. You like baked potatoes?
I love potatoes.
Imagine a big old baked potato drizzled with olive oil and avocado and tomato and onion and all and just filled. Can you eat beans?
Dried beans?
Yeah, can you eat legumes like lentils and beans on this?
I think so. Does it say? He didn't say that's not a grain, or is it?
No, so see with beans and quinoa, that's like you're gonna you're gonna learn a whole new way of being satisfied with food. Like you're gonna be like, damn,
So
that's
I need to buy dried beans. I need to make pots of things,
we'll do batch
right?
cooking so that you know how we'll do bulk cooking so that you don't because it's a lot when you eat like this, there's a lot of work involved because you're always
I
washing, cleaning, and preparing vegetables and fruits. So when you do the bulk cooking, it
takes
makes
a
it
little time,
a
but I
lot.
have time. So,
The bulk cooking takes so much work out of it. So
yeah,
be a
because
lot of
for
dishes.
a few days worth at a time, huh? Or even freezing
Yes,
it.
yes, I freeze it.
You do?
Mhm. I'll make shaker salads. I don't freeze those, but so I'll only do about 3 or 4 days of shaker salads at a time. But when I'll do a big pot of beans, a crock potted beans full of diced vegetables and seasonings and chili powder and all of that. And then a big pot of quinoa. I'll make that I'll have 10 meals that I make out of that and put it in the freezer.
Oh, yeah.
And then what do? It's just like taking your Amy's frozen meal out. I take my frozen meal out in the morning when I wake up and I leave it out all day so it defrosts naturally so that I don't have to put it in the microwave. And I try to not put anything in plastic, but that's a learning curve too. So if you have glass, then you can.
I do have a lot of Corningware with lids.
Oh, good. So if you have glass, you can let it defrost all day, and then you can put it in a pot and just saute, like heat it up. Or sometimes I put mine in the oven and heat it up. Sometimes I put it in the microwave if I'm in a hurry and I don't have time. I don't
really like microwave.
Sometimes it's like you try to do, if you have time, you do it on the stove or in the microwave. But I'll let it defrost naturally so that it's not, harshly processing it.
He told me to get that cocoa stuff from Trader Joe's.
What is it?
Or from Sprouts.
What is it? Cocoa?
The cocoa?
Like it just pure?
The one you get. What's it called?
Cacao?
Yeah.
Is it just chocolate?
Yeah. He said the one at Sprouts that you told me about it too.
Is it like a cocoa? Oh, you mean I'm talking about what you put in coffee or?
Yeah, he told me just to get that because he makes with that. He makes he puts some ice and an avocado and some of the powder that I'm taking. He takes the same thing that the Vita. Oh, I can't think of it.
Yeah.
So, but anyway, and mix it with that, the Repair Vite. So mix it with that and ice and the cocoa and an avocado. And he said it's just like a chocolate shake.
Yeah.
He said it's so good.
And it's a superfood. Pure cocoa is a superfood. So you're getting, like, an avocado is a superfood. This stuff that you're taking, that powder, is probably filled with amazing things. So
it is. It's so good.
You're having a superfood drink.
Yeah. So, I mean, I take that every day, that Repair Vite and stuff. And man, I feel so different already.
I love it.
And I'm like, he goes, how you doing? I go, oh, I'm doing really good. He's like laughing. I hung out. I was there like forever last Monday. We were just talking and
good.
Was cool. He did like a lot of laser on me.
Good. Yeah, I got your text. That's great. So all of this is you're just moving through it. That's great.
Yeah, and he's just he's so happy, that because he sees me just totally. I go, I am so in this, I can't even tell you. I told him I'm in it to win it, and we're going. So he's really cool, though. Super nice. And he's got more knowledge than you can imagine, this guy.
I love it.
He's 48. I go, you are not. And he goes, yes, I am.
Oh, he's the hot one.
Yeah, but he's so, that was just like, that kind of left me.
Good.
And now he just is so like informative to me. I don't even look at him that way anymore. Yeah. Because he's married, but he is cute. I told him, you look really good for your age and everything, because he really does. But yeah, he's been doing the naturopathic for 20 years.
Wow.
He went.
He was in his 20s.
Huh?
Since he was in his 20s.
Yeah, he did chiropractic school, and then he went right into the natural side, and then so he's a chiropractor, though. He's got patients coming in and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's really good.
How are you, the food that's in your house, are you ready to go into, like, do you still need to get rid of some of the food in your house?
Not hardly any. Like, I'll probably shop either tonight or tomorrow.
Okay, let's get this going so you're like rolling. Okay, so when you shop, do you have?
All I have is chicken right now.
Okay, do you have a pen and paper?
Yeah, I have it right here.
Now, you know how on this stuff that you gave me from them, there's like daily diet samples
on
what to eat.
Yeah.
I see brown rice.
You do?
Hold
But
on.
he specifically told me he
No,
doesn't want me to have any grains right now.
but you know what? We need to ask about quinoa then, because quinoa is a grain,
It's a
and
grain.
that is such an important one. If you can eat it, we can do
Okay,
so much. We really need to know about quinoa. Let me review this food. Are you looking at the same thing I am? This that you gave me. Can you see this?
Yep. Yes.
Is that what you're going off of? Okay.
Same one.
All right. So, okay, so this
I'll
is
call
your,
you right back. I'm in my meeting, okay? Okay, bye. Sorry. Yeah, I'm looking at the same one.
and I'm just looking at this. Okay, so no tomatoes.
Okay, are you
On your
on
food to avoid is tomato. I think that's because of the,
foods to avoid? Okay, any of the milk, cheese, yogurt, butter,
okay,
eggs. There's eggs too, though.
I know. It's okay, we'll deal with it. Now, one question that we do have, this isn't, then that's too bad about the eggs, but
No, but he specifically told me eggs
okay, so the two questions are, is quinoa okay? And then what about eggs, okay?
and eggs.
Just tell them you're looking at the list and there's a couple things that,
In the foods to avoid.
okay? So quinoa and eggs, you want clarity on that because that's gonna matter in how we do this batch cooking,
Of course.
your grocery list.
Okay.
Those
I'll ask
really
her
matter.
when I hang up.
Those are big deals. And the other one, I think we're okay on the beans because it's definitely on the foods to eat or drink. Okay.
And then he says beef, pork.
And he said beef, and beef is not on the list. He said beef was okay though.
Yeah, he said, and that says foods to avoid too.
I know. You want to get clarity on the beef? Maybe make the note with, so quinoa,
Yeah, I'm gonna put the beef on there
eggs,
too.
and beef, okay? And what the answers to those, Janie, I'm going to log on this food log because I want to make sure that we're coinciding with what they're telling you.
Because what he said is just, this is kind of a guideline.
Yeah.
You know, but
But quinoa
yeah,
is a big deal because if he doesn't want you to eat that grain, that's going to really change how we do things.
it will. So
Okay.
I'll have to find out today from the
Yeah.
office and then let you know.
Okay.
But I guess for as of now, we better just leave it out. Well, he told me eggs and beef, so I will listen to what he says.
Okay. So
Why would that's what he's doing.
okay. So the
But
grocery.
I'm still going to ask him, definitely. I'm putting a big
Just
question.
get clarity on it.
Yep.
So when are you going shopping? Did you say tonight or tomorrow?
Tonight or in the morning. Probably tonight when it cools off later.
Okay. Do you, let's start at the top. And some of these things you might already have in the house.
Okay.
But as far as liquids, do you like herbal tea?
Mm-hmm.
Do you like green tea?
Yep.
Green tea is very, very good for you. So I would say on your grocery list, sparkling water. If you like that, remember how we went over the squeeze the water? Okay. Sparkling water, green
I could do the same sparkling water, right? Okay, sparkling water,
green tea,
green tea.
and pure fruit vegetable juice if desired, okay? Because I like, for example, I don't really drink juice like that, so wouldn't buy it, but if you like that, get it. Pure, make sure it's
I get a grape, Welch's, the 100% pure, but it lasts me like almost a whole week. I just have a little half a glass here and there.
so just make sure 100% pure fruit vegetable as desired. And I'm going off of his list right now, okay? Now, what you want to do is, see, it says also rice and quinoa here on this is okay, but he told you no grain. So on that quinoa question, can you also put in brown rice question? Because it's in the good foods, but he's saying no. I just want to make sure.
Yeah, he did tell me no rice.
Okay, so then put on the grocery list with a question mark, quinoa.
Okay.
Okay. And I'm going to put a question mark on that. So there's so much we can do with quinoa. One of the things is you're going to make a little bit of it and taste it and see if you like it. I think you will.
I don't think it has a real strong flavor, does it?
I don't think it
Jackie
does.
likes it.
It's a little earthy, but to me, it's good.
Well, Jackie likes it, so I probably would like it.
And you know how, when you make grains, you always cook them the same way. It's always a ratio of 2 to 1. 2 parts water to 1 part grain. It's always the same. It doesn't matter if it's rice,
in any
steel cut oats.
I didn't know it was the same for everything.
Yeah, you can blanket that across. So quinoa is the same thing. So we'll talk about more about that. But so quinoa is a question mark. And then get lots of wide variety of fruits and vegetables.
Okay.
Except for no tomato, because it says here don't do tomato.
Okay.
So lots of fruits and veggies of whatever sounds really good to you, but no tomatoes.
Okay. No tomato.
Now,
the only tomatoes I have is the ones, my homegrown little cherry tomatoes, but that's a bummer.
Well,
yeah, it's all right. I walk by the bush all the time and I just pop a few in my mouth. They're so good.
I know. I have my little plant too. Make sure you get lots of, now if you don't like bananas, don't get them, but bananas
I love them.
Are very satisfying, and avocado. Always have bananas and avocado because they're hearty for when you're hungry. Yeah. You can't eat enough avocado.
I love.
So, and then get a lot of, make sure you have, the whole potato thing, have potatoes, yams, that kind of root stuff. That's very hearty too and satisfying, but root things in general, like carrots, beets, things that grow in the earth.
Oh, I love beets.
And then we can make a lot of salads. You're going to make amazing salads.
Yams, beets.
Hopefully you can have the quinoa, because you put that quinoa in the salad with an amazing dressing with avocado and all these vegetables. You have a full-on meal. And chicken, if you can have chicken,
and it's
go to town. You're going to be happy. It's going to be good. So bananas,
beets.
Yeah. So make sure you have potatoes and yams, and then you could store those. They stay good for a long time.
So what I'll do is I'll probably just bake some of the yams and potatoes in advance too, so
I always do things in advance. So I don't freeze those because they get weird. But I'll make, like if I'm making, say I'll bake a couple yams, a couple potatoes, a couple beets. I actually do this. You might like this.
Do you bake the beets?
I do. You can bake them. You can eat them. You can grate them raw over your salads. You can.
I just love beets. I love cooked beets.
You can't eat enough beets. If your poop is red all the time, you're good.
I know. Me and your mom ate a whole jar of them in Pismo.
Mm-hmm.
And when I was getting on my way home or whatever, and I got home, my pee was red.
Right.
And
Does it ever scare you in the beginning? Like you look down, you're like, oh,
I go, Katie, are you bleeding?
Right.
She goes, yes. It was crazy. We ate the whole jar of the German pickled beet.
Yeah, you can't, especially if it's fermented properly. That's really good for you.
Can I eat pickled?
You want to ask them, because there's a difference between
fermented,
true pickling, which is fermented, and then just regular pickling, which might not be. But that would be a question for them, because I don't know if they want you to have that stuff right now or not. So that could be
there's sugar in there. No, there's sugar in there.
There's some of it, a lot of it, there's no sugar. So you have to look at ingredients. Yeah. But I would ask. So imagine this. This could be something that might really turn you on for a meal for this week. Imagine you have, you cut them into bite-sized pieces, potatoes, yams, beets, and carrots, all chunks.
Oh, yeah.
Saute it with a bunch of oil and seasonings. You put it on a big a tray, and you bake it.
Ooh.
Let me tell you. And then you dip it in hummus or avocado or both, or you just eat it like it is. You can make several meals if you have. You can make 2 big trays of that, and then,
Really?
well, I would only make enough to wear the refrigeration because you don't want to freeze that because it gets kind of yuck. The texture gets weird. But if you made a big old tray of that and had 4 meals that you could put in the refrigerator every day, you could eat this amazing.
Yeah, because if I have it ready, it's going to be nice when
So
I'm
that's a
hungry.
meal that you can do. That is, I make that regularly. It's so satisfying.
So you mix it all together and season it?
I'm gonna send you the recipe. Yeah, you
Okay.
cut them all into chunks, like
Uh-huh.
bite-sized chunks, and then you saute it all with oil and whatever seasonings. Like you might want an Italian flavor, so you do it with like oregano and basil and thyme, or you might want like more
Uh-huh.
Indian, so you do like curry, or you might want more Mexican, so you do cumin and chili. You can make it flavor whatever,
Oh, okay.
you know what I mean? So, but then you
Yeah.
toss it with spices and you bake it at 350 degrees for like 45 minutes to an hour. So good. I
You
could eat a half,
saute it first, though?
huh?
You
No,
saute it first?
you
No.
don't have to.
Okay. You just mix it all together.
You just kind of mix
Oh,
it all
wow.
together in the oil and then you put it on the tray and you bake it in the oven.
I
So,
bet that's delicious.
so good. And it's so good for you.
That sounds
So
good. Yeah, yeah, I definitely want that recipe.
I'm gonna send you the root veg recipe, okay?
Okay.
And then as we're going
Yeah,
through,
because I'll cook like tonight or tomorrow, I'll make my meals.
yeah.
'Cause I have no plans,
I always take,
I got all the time this week.
yeah, it's perfect if you have the time. I always take every week, I
Yeah.
boil a whole bunch of eggs. I boil, so I always have a big bowl of hard boiled eggs in the refrigerator. There's nothing like if you're hungry, you just peel one, put some salt on it. You're like, after you eat a couple of those, you're like, oh, okay, I'm okay. I'm okay
Yeah,
now.
it does satisfy too. And my eggs are so good, Inga.
Oh,
They're so fresh and organic. You don't get better than that.
I can't even imagine. I know. Well, actually, I can.
Sometimes I wait for the chicken to lay it so I can get it. I need another egg. Hurry up.
Yeah.
She was taking her sweet time, and I wait, and then it's hot out of that press
Oh man.
and straight into the pan.
So healthy.
Great. Orange yolks.
To me, you can't eat enough eggs either. Don't hold back on eating eggs.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I could probably dice it up a little with some mustard and put it on a something,
Oh yeah.
right?
Yes. Absolutely.
Like an egg salad.
You can make, yeah, you can make deviled eggs, you can make egg salad. You go to town. You can make a big egg salad
Because
with
egg salad's
celery.
good on lettuce.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Lettuce with the egg salad inside. Perfect.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
romaine, the lettuce leaves with your fajitas in them, the lettuce with your with your
Yeah.
egg stuff in it, you use that is your bread.
Do breakfast scramble, huh? Okay. That's
So
good. Good ideas.
lettuce,
Darla! Darty, come here. Come here, Darty. I'm sorry, it's my cat. She's something wrong with her. She is a maniac.
so cute.
Oh, that's gonna now see. That's all I needed was a couple ideas. So now I'm gonna make stuff,
Yeah. So
and then I'm thinking if I could get a grass-fed roast
yeah.
or a turkey breast,
Oh yeah.
organic, I could roast it with some vegetables and make meals with that, huh?
Okay, listen.
I could even do it with chicken.
The root vegetable dish I just talked about, the root vegetables,
Yeah.
you can get your chicken or your roast in a big roasting pot and put all those diced vegetables in there. Cook the whole thing.
Yeah, how good would that be?
Oh, it's going to be the best.
That sounds delicious.
So now you're getting ideas, right?
Yeah, now that took me into a whole nother
Right.
window,
So your breakfasts are usually going to be these
because
quinoa.
I was trying to think, I was running out of things.
Right.
Yeah.
Can you hear me?
So that's, I will definitely have to find that out this morning,
That's
is ask about the
important.
quinoa,
Yeah.
the eggs, the beef, the brown rice, and pickling.
Yeah. Because your breakfasts are going to be eggs or this quinoa, honey, nuts, seeds, fruit kind of a thing. Those are going to be your
Okay.
breakfasts, you know?
Yeah, because I
Party.
like breakfast.
Yeah.
I like filling food in the morning.
Yeah. So
I said goodbye to my oatmeal this morning.
yeah.
I threw it away. The container was empty.
I
Had a little ceremony at the trash can.
know. I eat oatmeal all the time too.
I'm all by still cut.
Oh, I think it's because it slows the digestion a little bit. They want you just to have really clean right now. But
Yeah.
after you're
Yep.
done with this, oatmeal is going to be part of your regular diet later.
Yeah, because I really love it. I hate for it to be out of my life,
No, I eat it all the time.
Yeah.
Oatmeal. Okay, so for your list, you're going to get some kind of meat, right? So whatever meat you choose. And
Yeah, I'm gonna go to Trader Joe's. That's where you told me to get my meat. It's cheaper than Sprouts.
okay.
Yeah.
Get a couple of bean or lentil. Like get a bean.
Yeah, some dried beans, huh?
Yeah, get
I
some
don't
beans.
like lentils, yeah.
Then do beans. Do beans that you like.
Well,
Dry.
like what's another one? Like a pinto
Yeah.
or
I do a bean medley.
yeah,
It's like,
there's a 7 bean
yeah.
bag.
Or if you just like pinto beans or black beans or
Beans are good.
yeah, you could just pick one. If you only want to do one bean, just do one. Or if you do want to do a medley, you can do that.
Okay.
And then we'll soak.
I want to get a couple different ones and just I don't have to cook the whole bag. I can do, a little bit of each.
Yeah.
So
But you'll make let's do
then,
like a crock pot full of beans so that you have a dish that you
right.
put in the freezer, right? And we'll put like onions and garlic and we'll put some vegetables in there that you would like. Would you like zucchini and carrots in beans, or does that not sound good?
Carrots and beans sound good to me. Zucchini gets too mushy.
Yeah, so
I
let's
would
do
like
the
more of
ones
a firm,
inside the beans.
maybe a celery.
So do celery, carrots, onion, garlic, all in
Bell
the,
pepper.
yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
bell pepper.
So when you shop for your vegetables, think of what you want to put inside of your bean dish and think of what you want to, the root vegetables that you want to make with your meat dish. So maybe this week you could do 2 dishes, one
Yeah.
bean dish and one meat with the root vegetables. Those could be your 2 dishes this week.
Okay.
And then
Yeah, a big roast. I could use chicken or whatever meat.
that'll
He
feed you
makes
for days.
chicken noodle soup, but without the noodles.
Yeah,
Just chicken vegetable soup.
yeah.
So that's good too, but it's kind of hot for that, but still.
Well,
I
and then
love.
also plan on some big salad stuff. Big salad.
Okay.
Have you ever seen a shaker salad? Do you know what
A
a
shaker salad?
shaker salad is? Do you know what that is? I want to show
No.
you. Okay.
A shaker salad?
Yeah. Say you have a mason jar, a glass, those glass mason jars? They're pretty big. You put your dressing in the bottom, and then you put the harder vegetables, like say your carrots and your bell pepper, or your celery or whatever. And as you get higher up, you put the softer stuff like tomato. And then on the top, you put all of your lettuce, whatever dark lettuce you want to use. You put some lemon juice over the top of it. Then you put the lid on, put it in the refrigerator. You make about 4 of them. You put them in the refrigerator. When you're ready to eat it, you turn it upside down and you shake it.
Oh, really?
Open it up and pour it out in your bowl. Excellent.
That is a great idea.
Yeah, I want to
So
show
you
you
put the
what,
dressing on the bottom. A
but
shaker salad.
and you just put a little bit of lemon, like you know the lettuce on the top. You just might
Yeah,
toss it with a little lemon, just a little bit of lemon, and then put it in, just so it doesn't go brown.
right.
I want to show you
Well, isn't that a good idea?
I want to show you a
Did you make
picture.
that up?
I make them all the time. And
But did you make that up or?
I don't remember how I started it, but I want to show you a
That's
picture.
a great idea.
Let me show you a picture, okay?
Okay. That's such a good idea.
Can you see that?
Yes.
And
And I
so,
have a shitload of jars.
and then you just, when you're ready to eat it, you turn it upside down, shake it, and pour it out onto your plate, or eat it in the jar. But it's kind of hard to eat it in the jar.
Yeah, it's too hard to there. Yeah.
You can be very, very, very creative.
Whoa. Are those the ones you made?
No, it's from Pinterest. Pinterest. Do you have
Is
Pinterest? Do you
yeah.
Pinterest
I
has
do use them. They have something for everything.
I know. So
Yeah,
if
they're
you
good.
need ideas for shaker salads, Pinterest.
Okay, I'll look that. I'm gonna write that. Just Pinterest for the shaker set. That's a killer idea.
So pretty
Really.
much, Janie, we have we just need that answer on the quinoa.
Okay.
Really, because we pretty much have your meals for the week. You're gonna, on breakfast, you're gonna toggle between eggs and quinoa. So the egg is a savory with vegetables sauteed. The quinoa is a sweet with nuts and seeds and fruit.
I'm gonna watch. I'm gonna do it right now. I'm gonna text. Well, we're almost done, huh?
Yeah, you're good.
So,
Go ahead.
yeah, I want to message her right away. Okay. Liz, I have a couple questions for the doctor. He said it was okay for me to eat grass-fed beef and eggs, but on the chart it says no eggs and no beef and no brown rices. So can you ask him if I could have eggs, beef, quinoa, brown rice? Because on that chart it does say yes on the rice and no on the others. But you could have quinoa. So if you could ask him that and let me know right away, because I'm going to go shopping. Okay, thank you. Okay.
Okay, so okay, and I'm gonna send this stuff to you. You know, this is so you don't have to, but your breakfasts are gonna be the egg stuff or the quinoa meal, pretty much.
Okay.
Hopefully the quinoa, I think he's gonna say yes to that. And then you're gonna make 2 big batch cooks. One is gonna be the bean dish with a bunch of vegetables in it.
Okay.
And hopefully the steamed quinoa that'll go with that, but we'll see. The other one is going to be the meat dish with all the root vegetables in it. Then you're going to make a batch of shaker salads.
Yes.
Okay. And then for snacks, you want to have some raw trail mix. If you go to Trader Joe's, Trader Joe's
That's where I buy my raw.
Trader Joe's has one trail mix that's okay. It's the raw, and you can go to town on that.
That's the one I buy, and it's the only raw one, and it's delicious.
The only raw one they have, and it has only raw nuts, seeds, and dried fruit. It's no sugar, nothing. It's not.
Okay, yeah, that's the one I buy.
Okay, so your snacks are going to be the trail mix, veggie sticks with hummus or guac, and fresh fruit.
Fresh fruit. And that's about what I've been doing.
Yeah, you're gonna, and I'll send this to you, but does that sound, to me, that sounds like very satisfying, well-rounded.
It's gonna be a good week of eating.
Yeah, and you make sure on your grocery list, nuts, seeds,
dried beans,
hummus, guacamole,
coconut oil.
You got quinoa on there. Hopefully you'll be able to get that.
I have a whole bag of it in the cupboard too. Jackie bought it for me.
And so when you know what you're going to be eating, then the grocery list can be very succinct. And that, you know what I'm saying? And it's well
Yeah,
rounded.
because I was spending a lot getting things. I just didn't know what to get. I was getting too much of stuff. I probably didn't need to buy all that stuff.
Right. Well, now we're getting more specific. So when you buy your veggies, you know you're going to buy the veggies for the root vegetable meat dish. You're going to buy the veggies to put in the bean dish. You're going to buy veggies to put in your scrambled egg saute, and veggies for dipping sticks to put in with hummus and guac as a snack.
Okay.
And so those are the veggies that you're going to buy.
Now, do you use any bouillon or anything, or no?
Okay.
In there it says turkey bacon, so I wonder if I could put bacon in the beans, the turkey bacon, for a little flavor. Not for the consistency of meat, but just for flavor.
And I don't, if you can have that, I don't see why not.
No, it said it on the thing. Turkey bacon for breakfast and a green apple.
Okay. So, and you could put other meat in the beans too if you wanted. Because if you can have meat, then make it to where it's good. Like you're like, oh, I can't wait to eat that. Maybe it's
because I could do the beans like a stew. I can get the chili beans and make a chili,
and
with
I
beef.
do sauteed ground turkey as like for a chili. Like I'll do ground turkey.
That's good.
So whatever sounds good to you, do it.
Yeah, I found I like the ground chicken better. I don't know. Have you tried it?
Yeah.
I love the ground chicken.
I like all of that stuff.
Yeah, I make patties with it.
It's going to be, the chili's going to be so good. You're going to be like, damn, these are going to be things that you're going to be satisfied with. Yeah,
because at first I was kind of worried. I go, oh God, what am I going to eat? But I see now I'm going to be eating really good.
Very good. And you're going to be like craving your meals, right? You're going to be like, damn.
I'm craving them already. I'm going to shop now, I think.
I am too. I'm like, oh, I haven't made that in a long time.
Before it gets too hot.
Right.
I'm going to do it while it's still cool out.
Well, I hope
and then I can prepare.
Yeah. Oh, that's good.
Today.
I hope.
I can't wait to make the shaker salads.
Tell me about what they say with the quinoa.
Okay, I will. As soon as she answers me. Now, what kind of dressing am I going to put at the bottom of my shaker salads?
So you can just, I make my own usually because I just don't want to scrutinize ingredients. But if you can scrutinize ingredients, but I just use like an oil, olive oil, lemon, and salt and pepper and garlic and onion salts, like seasoned salts.
Yeah.
Or sometimes I'll do balsamic and olive oil. But you just
because he says lemon and oil.
You can
and
seasonings.
Yeah, okay.
But you can also
you could put like Italian seasonings or anything in it, right?
I do all of that.
Okay.
So there's a lot.
Not like garlic salt. You don't want to use salt stuff.
Are you allowed to have
Mrs. Dash?
Are you Mrs. Dash is good?
Because since I've been going to him for 2 weeks?
Mm-hmm.
Well, since I've been doing the food with you, actually, I have not for the last 2 weeks, maybe a little more. I have no swelling in my legs.
I know.
None.
I'm so glad.
He's got me on that inflammatant, something pill too. I don't have no swelling.
Well, you're gonna notice week by week. You're just gonna see everything's gonna keep getting more.
But Inga, I've been swollen for 10 years. I've never had a day without swelling.
Isn't it crazy?
And I go, and in we talked about it, I go, in 2 weeks I don't have any swelling. I go, why couldn't my other doctors do that for me?
That's the big question.
I don't know, but it's so nice to not have my legs all swelled.
Yeah.
It's bad enough the rash, but that's going to go away. He's going to
go away. All that stuff is going to go away.
Yeah.
It's like, it's going to be it's going to be a fun journey for you because you're just going to see how it heals itself through all of this.
And I write down, like when I go to him too, what was done, so I know, exactly what I did on that appointment date.
Yeah. Oh, good.
So, to look back at.
Good. Okay.
Mhm.
Well, okay. So, let's continue on. You're moving now onto this complete naturopathic food list. You
Yeah.
have really good ideas for your recipes of batch cooking and how you're going to do your food this week. And you got your arms around your grocery shopping list. We just have a couple questions. So we're not going to do the traffic light eating anymore because we're going to do the naturopathic eating until further notice.
Right.
And you're kind of, as we talk, you're planning out your meals and everything. So I don't know if you want to do that in any more detail, but you kind of, I think you already have the vision of where you're going to go.
Oh, I already know what I'm making.
Yeah.
Yep. And I got all the ingredients written down already to do it.
And then make sure that you just continue to be prepared, though, when you leave for the day or if you're going to be gone.
My snacks.
So this time, your snacks it's mostly going to be fruit and trail mix unless you can carry some vegetable sticks with your, a cooler or something.
Yeah, and I'm never out that long, but I carry my snacks with me all the time.
So if you have your trail mix, you'll always be fine. Water and trail mix.
I have my little bag and I take it with me and I have it pre-packed. I have 3 things in there right now. So if I had to run out the door right now, I would just grab my little bag.
I love it.
It's a cute little bag. Yeah, I'm all excited. In the kitchen, I have this big bowl and it's just full of all these little Ziploc baggies of all different little snacks.
That's
because I got those veggie chips, which are good with the beets and the carrots or the yams. You ever tried those?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
they're
so
fried
I
in
take
oil.
those.
Those are fried in oil, so just be careful with those.
Oh, they are? Okay.
I know. It's like everything.
Well, I won't buy anymore, but I have a bag of them.
Just eat them now, but then they're fried in oil. So probably as you're really healing all your stuff and on this naturopath, just eat those and then don't get any more for now.
Yeah, I won't get any more.
I know, I could eat a whole bag of those, believe me.
But I like to take my fruit. I love the fruit idea. And veggie sticks. I know I can't have peanut butter, but I love carrot sticks and celery. So
they don't want you eating the peanuts. I was looking at that. But after you're done with the naturopath, peanut butter's back on the list.
Oh, good. Real peanut butter?
Real peanut butter. Oatmeal's back on the list, but it's just right now while you're doing this deep healing, it's like you're cleansing on a deep level.
Okay.
Peanut butter's coming back when we're done with that.
Because peanut butter's good with celery.
Really. I think peanut butter is one of the staple things to have in the house, but you're going on a serious healing with this naturopath, so they have reasons why they're doing that. And then, but when you're done with that, we'll go back to peanut butter. So know that.
Got it.
Okay, honey, I gotta go. Do you have anything else you seem like you're great. So
I'm great, and I will let you know on those things, She'll answer me probably soon.
The quinoa is my number one for you because
I want to know about that too.
I can help. We can do so much fun stuff though that you'll be satisfied with if you can have that.
So I'm going to Pinterest the shaker salads. I'm real thrilled about that too.
You can also Pinterest healthy homemade dressing.
Okay.
Because let me tell you, just imagine this before we go. Imagine blending, I don't know if you like this kind of thing, but imagine a blended avocado with lemon and seasonings, and it's a creamy dressing that you pour on the top, okay? So
and you put it with basil or with cilantro in it. You can change it up. I've had that, and it's so good.
There's so much that you can do with this, okay? So Pinterest shaker salads and healthy homemade dressings.
Okay, homemade dressings. Yeah, that's right. I have had salad made that way, the dressing.
Yeah.
With avocado, and that was the base, and then they added, I think she did it with basil one time. And a lot of lemon, and it was so
I know. And then you're like, oh my God, I don't know what to do. This is so good.
Yeah. Okay, good. Then that's what I'm going to do. That's my dressing.
Okay. I'll text you your homework today, but let's be in communication via text.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Love you, Inga.
Love you, honey. Have a great week.
Okay. Bye.